Hello, people of the Milky Way. Today, you're going to be learning about something you all want to know, and I'm pretty sure you're all going to love this video. How to get better at Call of Duty. I know you all may be wondering, how will a video possibly help me do that? But trust me, if you stick through this whole video, you'll see a definite improvement in KD and your gameplays. The first and most important step to getting better is to devise a group of friends to play with. I can't tell you how many people I see going to games thinking, oh, I'm gonna drop like 3 Moabs this game and go out thinking, what the F just happened? When you play with friends, there's communication, and that's key when you're going for high streaks and objective-based game modes. Most of the time, you'll end up with a team of screaming 5-year-olds going for kills only. And trust me, that is not fun. When you play with friends, you can make callouts like, hey, re-accepted, watch out, there's a guy coming around the corner. Or you can say things like, hey, substeps and Darth Vader, go cap A, I'll cover you. If you're playing Demolition, you can say, hey, AB3's XX Waffle, go cover IA Spartax while he's planning Alpha. If you can get a group of friends that play objective, then you'll not only win, you'll get a decent KD ratio that game. The second step to getting better is to create a class that will suit your playstyle the most. If you're a rusher, don't use an assault rifle, use a submachine gun. Also, if you want to rush, use extreme conditioning or sleight of hand. I have personal experience with those perks and they really help a lot. Those perks are excellent for rushing and can get you out of really tight spots. If you want to be a lone wolf, use an assault rifle and specialist. Uh, Dropping things like Moabs can really help your team, but you gotta watch this video to see if you're able to drop this. The ACR is my personal favorite assault rifle to use. In fact, the majority of the Moabs that I dropped were using the ACR. If you don't have the ACR unlocked yet, use the M4A1. It's basically a downgraded version of it. It's really can get you through those tough levels. When you're finally level 50, you'll definitely hit 80 really fast with the ACR. Finally, if you want to hold down one section of the map, use something like a suppressed assault rifle or a light machine gun. Those weapon types can save you from long-range gunfights to short-range gunfights. Now let's talk about the good assault rifles and light machine guns. In my opinion, I think the ACR and the G360 are the two best assault rifles in that category. Things like the Type 95 can get you out of tight situations, but the Type 95 is really good for long range. That's it. If you're up close with somebody and you have that gun and you're on a big streak, you're definitely gonna die. Now, for light machine guns, the L86 is not very good, but when you have a thermal, it's actually a laser beam. I don't think that's the thing a lot of people know, but it's really good with the thermal. Other light machine guns like the PKP are also really good, and the other two, I think they're the M60 and the MG36. They're not that good, and I wouldn't recommend using them at all. Attachments. Let's see. For assault rifles, I would recommend a red dot or a suppressor, maybe extended mags if you have at that level. With the G3, you should definitely use a suppressor. It's a lot of people use red dots, but trust me, if you burst fire with the G3 suppressor, it will be the best thing you ever played with. The ACR, the recoil, it can get a little annoying sometimes. Like if you're thinking that it's the same laser beam from Modern Warfare 2, it's definitely not. You need to use a proficiency like kick to kind of get the same effect. It kind of sucks in long range, but it will pull you through. It's my personal favorite, like I said before, and I wouldn't recommend suppressor light machine guns. That is not a good choice at all. The third step to getting better at COD is kill streaks. Don't go running around with a support strike package if you think you're bad. It won't get you anywhere. I hate when people do that. There's no fun in running it. Osprey Gunners don't give you any good streaks. Nothing really gives you any good streaks. It's just good for your team. And don't get me wrong, it's good to play for your team, but don't do it all the time. You gotta think about yourself too. Now, to get decent games, you have to have your teammates run certain strike packages also. Have 1 to 2 people run this assault strike package and have them use kill streaks such as attack helicopters, Reapers, AC-130s, and AH-6s. When you have people using these streaks, the enemy gets pushed into their spawns, and when that happens, the killing begins. Also, there should be 1 to 2 people who run specialists, as they can pick off whoever's running away from their spawn way more easily than the people using assault or support can. And now it's down to you. What should you use? Specialist, assault, or support? Well, that's up to you. Use the strike package specialist if you want to rush the enemy and push them into their spawn so your teammates can get their streaks. Or you could go use assault if you want to go for kills more than you want to get a Moab. This is a choice that's up to you. Pick something that you will enjoy using but will also help your team and get you kills. Now the fourth step to get better is to find a combination of attachments that you think will get you kills and that you're comfortable with. Don't go running around with ACOG and a noob tube on something like an M4A1 or a G3. Use attachments like heartbeat sensors, red dots, extended mags, or suppressors. These are all great attachments that really help on any gun. Also, make sure you're using the right perk loadout also. Make sure to use perks like Scavenger, Scavenger or Assassin when you're using assault rifles and light machine guns to make sure you can never be seen with UAVs and you can basically never run out of ammo. You should also use perks as Extreme Conditioning, Quick Draw, or Stalker on a rushing class. These perks not only help you get around the map faster, but they can also help you aim down sights and man walk the enemy a lot faster. And I think you guys will be seeing what man walking is a lot in this video. What you basically do is that when you're in a gunfight, move to the sides, like trying to move around the enemy as he's shooting you. That's a really, really good tip. Now, one thing that I kind of it's like I'm iffy on the subject is you guys should do game battles. Now, I know you guys are thinking this is for really fiendish gamers, but trust me, there's a lot of good things you can learn from the players there. Nade spots, from wallbang spots to anything. I mean, you can just go search up those videos on YouTube, but I think it's a better hands-on experience. Whether you win or lose, you can learn a lot of stuff from doing that. I just got so much better at Call of Duty from doing game battles. Even though I lost all the time, it really just watching the kill cams, watching it back in theater mode, watching what happened, it's a good experience. It'll really help you in the end, whether you're raging because you lost or not. It's good. It'll help you a lot. Now, the final step to achieve being better at COD is to find a game mode that you're all good at and can all get kills in. A good recommendation is domination. If you can get at least 2 flags, you will not only be winning, but you will also have them in a spawn trap. But in order for this to work, you have to have people guarding your flags. If you don't have people guarding your flags, an enemy is going to manage to slip away from the spawn and cap the flag, and that will cause things to get hectic. Because not only the enemy will start spawning in the most random places, they will also spawn trap your team, and I know none of you want that to happen. Demolition's also good. If you have your teammates defending each bomb site, whether planning or just defending, you will virtually have the whole enemy team over at that spot. Now, I'm sorry guys for stuttering and stuff. I'm actually reading this off a script. I'm gonna be straight with you guys. I've been watching back my videos and I've been realizing I'm stuttering a lot and I'm just starting this commentating thing. I guarantee you all my gameplays and stuff are going to get better. I can only get better. I can't get worse at doing this stuff. But I'll really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. Um, as you can see, the game's almost over right now. I go 76 and 15 in the end. And if you follow the steps that I just told you about in this video, then you could probably get a game like I just did a couple minutes ago. Uh, I basically used all the tips. I got a great perk loadout with the P90. I got the kill streak loadout that helped my team put them in their spawn. I threw a lot of nades that I learned from MLG. I just raped them. You saw a couple fails. 15 deaths isn't that good, but trust me, it's good um, when you're not like, you know, a famous YouTube commentator. But there's about 9 seconds left in the video, so peace out guys. I'm Grenada, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye.